a visual summary of the Cuebid SASE guide. Let's dive right in. Welcome to this visual summary of the Cuebid guide on SASE. This explainer walks you through the guide on a high level so that you quickly can get an overview of the content and the key highlights from the guide. Make sure you download the complete guide for a deeper understanding of SASE and how strengthening it can help you sleep better at night. So think about this question for a second. Is your network built for the office of yesterday or the hybrid world of today? Just a few years ago, we built literally all of our IT environments around a physical office building. You went to the headquarters, you connected, and you accessed internal servers. Simple, right? But while the world has fundamentally changed, we're working from everywhere now. We use cloud apps instead of local servers, logging in from our laptops, tablets, phones, you name it. If your network architecture is still anchored to a physical building, you're basically trying to navigate today's dynamic landscape with yesterday's map. Section 1. Introducing SASE, the new digital reality. So what exactly is SASE? It stands for Secure Access Service Edge. In plain English, it's a cloud-delivered framework that combines networking and security functions into one completely seamless experience. The really absolutely crucial point here is that protection follows the user everywhere. Instead of dragging all your internet traffic back to some central physical firewall at your headquarters, the security happens in the cloud, right at the edge, literally as close to the user as possible. Okay, here's a great way to think about it. You're probably familiar with SD-WAN, right? That's kind of like a smart GPS that automatically finds the fastest route for your data. But SASE is when that same GPS has a built-in breathalyzer, a tachograph, tracking, and requires a strict ID login before the car will even turn on. It doesn't just find the best path. It ensures absolute security and verification every single mile of the journey. Let's actually walk through exactly how that journey works in practice. Picture it like a personal airport security checkpoint that just travels with you. Step 1. The user automatically connects to the nearest cloud point of presence, or POP. Step 2, the system instantly verifies exactly who the user is and double-checks if their device is safe and updated. Step 3, the traffic is actively inspected for threats or policy breaches. It's almost like an X-ray machine for your data. And finally, Step 4, the user is securely routed straight to the specific application they need. It's safe, it's incredibly fast, and it's completely invisible to the user. Now, a massive part of that security checkpoint is ZTNA, or Zero Trust Network Access. Zero trust means exactly what it sounds like. Never trust blindly. Look, just because someone made it past the front reception desk doesn't mean they suddenly get a master key to every single room in the building, right? Every single request to open a digital door is verified based on who the user is, what device they're using, and the context of where they're connecting from. Section 2. Beyond traditional VPNs. You can really see the starkest contrast right here when we compare traditional VPNs to SASE. For over 2 decades, we've heavily relied on VPNs, but a VPN typically grants really broad, risky access to your entire network once you're in. Plus, they're often manually configured and can be agonizingly slow over long distances, which definitely frustrates remote workers. SASE, on the other hand, gives you that granular, zero-trust, app-specific access we were just talking about. It's completely managed centrally in the cloud, and because it uses those global points of presence, performance is highly optimized. It's a massive win for security and an equally big win for user experience. Section 3. Business value and NIS2 compliance. For business leaders, SaaS brings what we'd like to call the single remote control advantage. Instead of juggling a dozen different dashboards for your firewalls, web gateways, and cloud access, the whole shebang is consolidated. You get centralized management, a beautifully clear, holistic view of the entire network, the ability to push universal policy updates instantly, and the agility to enact rapid threat responses. It seriously reduces complexity, which, in turn, dramatically reduces the chance of human error. And speaking of reducing risk, we absolutely have to talk about NIS2. This is the new EU cybersecurity directive that mandates incredibly strict digital security, traceability, and incident response protocols for critical businesses. It's no longer just a best practice, it's the law. Think of it as the mandatory driver's license you need for operating secure digital infrastructure in the modern European market. Here is exactly where SASE shines for organizations. SASE actively helps you meet these tough NIS2 requirements. The directive demands controlled access and traceability, while SASE provides identity-driven access through ZTNA and real-time logging. The directive demands visibility and rapid response. SASE gives you full traffic monitoring via cloud POPs and a unified central platform to manage it all. It's just an incredibly powerful tool for hitting those compliance marks. Section 4. Your next steps. Evolution, not revolution. So the really crucial point I want to leave you with here is that you don't have to start from scratch. Adopting SASE is an evolution, not a revolution. You likely already have many of the building blocks in place right now. Your first step is simply mapping your existing network and user behaviors. From there, you can leverage the identity and access management systems you already use, like Active Directory. You can integrate your current device controls, like your managed detection and response tools or your SOC. Add in some stable internet connections, and you are well on your way to building a SASE architecture step by step. As we wrap up, ask yourself, if a breach happened tomorrow, could your current network tell you exactly who was compromised and instantly isolate the threat? If the answer is no, it's probably time to evolve. To get started or continue your cybersecurity journey, reach out to Cuebid BE, your expert partner in communication, data center, and security operations. Together, we help you build cybersecurity from the ground up. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to download the complete guide at Cuebid BE, available in our Knowledge Hub.